children are naturally drawn to candies and snacks wrapped in
Give me.
colorful plastic bags, these bright packages catch their attention,
Thank you.
promising sweet flavors and fun surprises inside.
20,000.
Like many children, I was no exception,
Give me
fascinated by
another
the
one.
crinkly sound of plastic, by the colors,
Boy,
and of course, by the sugary
Here.
treats waiting
which
inside.
one would you like to have?
But my father, observing this habit, believed there was something not quite right about it. He didn't like the idea of children getting used to holding and desiring plastic-wrapped candies, not only because of health concerns, but also because of what it taught about value. He quietly asked himself, is there a better way? A healthier and wiser
Yeah,
alternative to
I
satisfy a
have
child's
a lot of
curiosity
money.
and need for exploration?
Boy,
Interestingly, he didn't choose the common path that many
50,000.
parents might take, simply forbidding me from touching or eating those candies.
thank you.
Instead, he approached it from a different angle, one that was both gentle and thoughtful. Rather than scolding me or banning me from touching plastic bags, he cleaned polymer banknotes carefully, those smooth, durable bills that won't tear easily. After making sure they were safe and clean, he gave them to me to hold, to explore, to crinkle in my hands, just like how other children played with candy wrappers. At that time, I didn't fully understand what money was. To me,
Did
they
you
were
like
just
this one?
colorful pieces of paper that felt interesting to the touch.
Here,
But my father
you
knew
see,
exactly what he was doing. He wanted me to become
there are
familiar with the feel of
people
money,
here.
to see it, to recognize it, long before
Same
society
people.
would officially introduce me to its concept. He understood that if I could become comfortable with money at a young age, I would grow up seeing it not as something mysterious or intimidating, but as a tool, something
you
natural,
choose this?
something I could learn to manage wisely. Looking
kiss
back,
him?
I realized how clever and loving his approach was. Instead of giving me candies that might harm my health or teaching me to crave things that offer only momentary satisfaction,
Here, boy.
he gave me something that would serve me for a
Another one?
lifetime, an
Is it
early
nice?
understanding of value. Why do we often hide money from children, acting as if it's something they shouldn't see or touch until they're old enough?
Which one would you like?
Why do we think children should only play with toys and sweets, and not things that might actually prepare them for real life? My father didn't think like that. He believed that if children could get used to holding candies, they could just as easily get used to holding money, to understanding its presence in daily life. And in doing so, he turned money into a kind of toy, but one with deeper meaning and lifelong lessons. So instead of saying, "No, you can't touch that," or "You're too young to understand," he said, in his quiet way, "Here, hold this, learn from it, get familiar with it. One day, you'll need to know." And perhaps that's a lesson we should all think about. Maybe it's time to give children tools that prepare them for life, instead of only treats that give them a fleeting smile.
Mr. Albert, here you go. From big to small, smaller. No, here, smaller, smaller, smallest, and cheapest.